What is up, everybody? Right now we're live on twitch.tv/OhChev. This is going to be up on YouTube. It's going to be hitting tips night one. It's 12:27 in the morning. I'm ready. I'm here to show you guys how to get the most out of practice. I'm going to talk about how to hit in this game, what the best things you could do are in practice to make yourself a better player. I'm a top 10 lifetime player for MLB 20, so I have a little bit of a knowledge on the background here on how to get good at this game. Enough talking. I'm using the National League All-Stars, playing against the AL All-Stars. I'm going to switch it up. Practice type batting. I'm going to hit with Juan Soto against Shane Bieber. You can pick what pitches you want your pitcher to throw against you. I have checked off fastball, knuckle curve, cutter, slider, change piece, all the pitches. I haven't selected any zones in particular. I want them all to be used. But if you're weak in a spot, pick a certain zone: top left, top right, up and in, up and away, mid-level away, mid in, down and in, down and away. You can customize anything you want now to work on your weaknesses, or just to practice against a certain pitcher who has a great pitch. You want to get better at hitting that. That's the best thing you guys can do to get better at hitting. This will be the hitting section of this. We'll get into pitching a little bit later. You'll see that as a separate video. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm hitting on strike zone regular right now. I'm going to try and switch to strike zone this year instead of being on strike zone high. PCI settings are as follows. I'll just show you guys the PCI. It is diamonds. A center, inner is a wedge, outer none, color is cyan, and 60% transparency with outer fade out, but I don't have outer, so it's all good. Hitting on strike zone, and it's on legend right now just to show you the max difficulty. What I do when I hit is I move my PCI around a little bit before the pitch is thrown, and the first pitch is gone. I'm a little bit off of it, but don't matter. I move my PCI around just a tad to keep myself fluid and loose when I'm playing up in the zone. Keep it nice and loose. Took that pitch, and I feel like it keeps you from being too flicky with your PCI. You don't mash it down one way or the other. If you're loose with it like this, moving it around, you can almost catch it right in the center of your PCI. That was a good swing. Little late side of good. Juan Soto live series takes my man Shane Bieber deep. So that's what I do when I hit. Hopefully we can throw some other pitches here. I generally start my PCI in the upper quadrants of the zone because I always felt like in these games it is harder to get down to the get up to the ball than it is to get down to the ball. What I mean by that is if you start a PCI up and a fastball is thrown low, you can flick down to it, catch it before it gets past you. If you're starting down here and a pitch is thrown up here, it's gas like Chapman's throwing against you or Jacob deGrom, you're never gonna catch it. That was a nasty knuckle curve. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. So I just went a little bit too late through it. My PCI was all over it. Gotta get used to the timing. The ball looks a little different this year in the game. Smoked that one. A little perfect action. 113 off the bat. You see what I'm saying? Starting it up, you get to the ball a little bit quicker. Okay, so I showed you what I do against righties. We'll switch it up a little bit. Face Keuchel, and we'll hit with Machado. Lefties, same deal. What I generally do versus lefties is I'll start up and away. I find it easier, especially against hard-throwing lefties. I don't know why. For me, it's always easier to come in than it is to go away. So that's what I do. Keep it loose. That was a disgusting sinker, but I was all over it. That sinker had some movement on it. It looked pretty nice. Sinker looked like it moved naturally. All over that one. A little bit higher, a little bit high. But that's what I do, guys. So if I'm struggling big time against a particular pitcher, a hard throwing pitcher, maybe I'll take off all of his off speed and just try and hit that fastball for a while. Get used to it, catch up to it, and maybe in a specific spot too. But right now, I feel like the best way to do it is maybe just let them do their thing, throw all the zones, all their pitches, and then just kind of warm up to it. And then as you start playing more ranked seasons, more BR, if you find your weaknesses, then go back and hop into it and get specific. So, see, I feel like I'm seeing the ball really well right now on this angle. I showed you guys my settings. The PCI feels clean. I like the way it looks. I feel like, with this type of strategy, starting up here, keeping it loose, you really can't get beat anywhere. We'll go a little bit different right now. Let's see anyone who goes hard. I'm going to go righty-righty. I'm going to switch to my boy Acuna. We'll have a little bit of... Karen Jack goes kind of hard, right? Yeah, PCI is a little bit small right now against this dude, so this is a good chance for me to show how I can work with it. All right, a little bit on it. You guys get the point. PCI's on it. There's really not much more I can tell you guys. I recommend starting with one of the strike zone variant camera angles if you're a new player or if you're someone who wants to get better. I personally think strike zone is the best camera angle to hit on. My personal favorite from last year was strike zone high. I felt like I saw the ball a little bit better there from that angle, but I'm going to try and hit on strike zone this year. So I recommend you do that as well. Now, that concludes the hitting tips video, guys. The initial hitting tips will give more as the year goes on. things drop and more specific stuff, more detailed information comes out about hitting, we'll give a different, more updated video. But for now, that's all we got. So if you guys enjoyed this video, man, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Put that bell on. Don't miss any of our tips and tricks, any of our update videos, any of our collection, card gameplay videos that we're going to be posting this week. Don't miss any of it. Put that bell on. I really appreciate it, guys. Look for the pitching tips video next. I'm out. Peace.